Hey guys, this is Crazy Raptor 107, and today I'll be talking about the Is4. First, I'll be talking about going half hold down. So you're gonna see here that we get two bounces from the 183s and the E100, and that's because we're using this little slope here as cover, and this is protecting our bottom plate. So all they can see is our front plate and our frontal turret, which are both very strong. The front plate is 160, so it's not actually that much compared to other tanks. So you can see here that the 183 pens my front plate since I'm angled directly toward him, and I didn't angle away from him. But if you angle your top plate accordingly to the enemies you're fighting, you can definitely bounce a lot of shots. To mediums, you should angle it around like a 45-degree angle. And to heavies, you can do the same. And to TDs, you probably should do around like a 40-degree angle, because you don't want your side to get exposed to them. Because once your side is shown, they can pen that, and that's a problem, because they can set you on fire. They can do a lot of bad stuff to you. Your sides are 140, so they are very good, but they also are flat, so yeah. Now I'm going to talk about going completely hold down. So on Fort Despair, there's actually a really good map, a really good part of the map where you can go hold down, which is right near the cap, which is where I'm heading right now. Because you can use those little rocks and ridges to just show your turret, which is really good, because your frontal turret armor is 250, and nobody's going to pen that from a far distance. So this is the spot I was talking about, and you can see here that this rock is covering my front and side. So right now, they can only see my front turret. So this is called going completely hold down. And in an Is4, you really want to look for these parts on the map, because even a small ridge will do, or a small hill. Because even if you can cover up your side and your front plate, it can make all the difference, because they can go from penning you to just bouncing all their shots. So you saw there, the grill just used HE because he couldn't pen me anywhere else. So I'm just going to move here, and people are going to start using HE. So we're not getting too much shots off, but we're being a support to our team and taking in the shots while they pump out the damage. So we're just going to move along this ridge. Now this maze is going to get aggressive, and he's going to push up on me. So he's going to get a shot off here. So yeah, you always want to try to use ridges and rocks, and really want to find places on the maps where you can go hold down in an Is4. So now we're going to go back to the spot and look if there's any more enemies over there. So now is going to be side scraping. Side scraping is a huge thing as a heavy, and you really need to know this if you're going to be a heavy driver. Really need to know how to side scrape, because side scraping can bounce shots while you deal damage. So in Winter Malavica, there's a nice spot right here where you face the sea cap, and you're going to use this rock to cover your front plate and your bottom plate while just showing your angled side. And since the Is4 has 140 side armor, it's actually really strong. You see, we're going to bounce a shot on our side, even when it's not angled to where we want it to. So we're just going to angle up here. And since it's a heavy, we can angle our side a little more than if it were a TD, because we know that it can't pen it too easily. So we're gonna get another bounce here and another bounce from the leopard one all on our side, since we have the angles on them. So that ST1 is gonna get lucky and he's gonna hit our track and pen us. And the leopard one is too. But we're not gonna move from the spot. We're gonna continue in this spot, hide our bottom plate, and the leopard one gets a bounce. Now we get a shot in, push back up, and tries to use prem ammo, but doesn't work. So now they're pushing on us, and we're gonna have to go somewhere, kill the leopard after we take a shot from him. So now we're trying to find cover quick, and we use this rock and we start side scraping off of it, because there's an E100, SC1. So, and we only have 800 health. So we're gonna angle up here to this ST1 and he's gonna bounce us. So yeah, you can see that side scraping here is really big, and if we didn't do it, we would definitely be dead by now. So now this ST1 got a hit off because they tracked us and we couldn't get back to the rock. So now we're backing up and using this rock to fully side scrape and to use as cover. So VK's gonna push out. We're in a really good angle and he's gonna bounce. This ST1 also gonna bounce since we're in a really strong angle. Now this E100 is gonna push. And we're gonna smush. So we're at 4,710 bounces in damage. And so this E100 can't pen us. He doesn't even have the max gun on. So, yeah. Side scraping is really essential for a heavy. So this battle in my Is4 I actually really like. Not because we don't win, and I don't even do a lot of damage. It's just that it shows that if you go hull down, how much you can do. So this is like going hull down plus a bit of side scraping, and we get over 8,000 damage worth in blocks. So don't worry, we don't stay up on this ridge and try to snipe, but we actually go past here and go to this B spawn. Not in the B spawn, but right where there's a rock, and you can just show your turret and a bit of your sides when they're extremely angled, and it's gonna be really tough to pen for them. So here, just watch. So there's a spot, this rock right here, and we're just gonna cover ourselves up so just our side and turret are showing. So Is4 is doing the same, so we can't pen him and he can't pen us. I have no idea where that shot was from. That seemed like it went right through the building. But yeah, now we're starting to bounce shots, and we're not hitting any, but we're still bouncing tremendous amount of shots. So we're already at 2,000 damage worth in bouncing, and we get a really, really lucky HE shot into that Is4. So he continues firing prem ammo, but does not manage to connect. We missed a shot, and we get 2 more bounces. So the first shot goes in, and I believe that was in our side actually. So I angle up my side a bit more right here. So we're at around 4K in bounces. Nope, 4.2K now. So that Is4 is actually really good on their team, because he does a really good job of just exposing his turret to us. So right now we're at 5,400 damage in blocks, just by going side scraping and hull down. So we're getting all the shots for our team, except our team isn't doing much. So that's why we lose the battle. Our team doesn't really take advantage of me taking in all these shots. See, now they're just waiting because they can't pen me, but they still try. And now we're at 6,200, 6,600 damage. So we hit the adrenaline because we want to take the Conqueror. And still angled up to those people on the ridge. Now they start penning, so because they start moving up and they actually get a, since they have the high ground, they can pen my top plate a bit more easily. But we're still bouncing some shots too. So now we're at really low health, 7,400. We bounce some here, get a shot here, 8,200, and this is the fall of Crazy Raptor 107. So yeah, our team wasn't much help there. And yeah. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.